Morning. It's a bit early. It is coming up to 6 o'clock and we've got just under 300 miles to cover. We're off to Cumbria to go and deliver this car. Got myself a cup of tea, got myself a flask, got myself some holy energy, and that rhymes. So I'm going to attach the GoPro, cover some miles, and I'll check in with you shortly. 20 past 6. I'm now on the M5. And basically the M5 turns into the M6, and then we've pretty much got to drive the M6 to the top. Simple as that. Basically got to drive all the way to the top. I'm trying to get a new jumper today, so I'm not sure about it, and I've already spilt tea all over it, if I'm totally honest. So can't say I'm too pleased about that. So the car, I'm already thinking, why am I getting rid of it? It's just so good, but maybe that's why I'm getting rid of it. It's not very Geoff. It's just a very good, very comfortable, very sensible, very grown-up car, and yeah, that's I don't know, it's almost too good for me. But I have to admit, now that we're coming into winter, I am sitting here thinking, why have I sold this one? I love it, you know, nice powerful 2.5 litre diesel engine, automatic gearbox that behaves, panoramic roof, which I've go on and on and on about. Yeah, it's just a lovely thing. So fuel economy wise, there's a big climb from my house all the way up to the main road to then get on the motorway. So that kills the fuel economy early on when I do these fuel economy challenges. Currently saying 32.8, but I'm aiming for 45. So let's cover some more of the M5 and I'll check in with you when we get to the M6. The sun's beginning to come up. Rain is beginning to come down. Where are we? Just past Kiel services. Are there any good services on the M6 North before you get to that one in the Lake District? T-Bay. Are any of them any good? I don't really want to stop at any of them anyway. I've got a cup of tea. I've got my holy energy drink. I've got strawberry today. What else? I love the cruise control on this car. It's so easy. The stalk, you click it forward hard and you go up 5 miles an hour, and you click it forward a little bit and you go up 1 mile an hour, and the same in reverse. It's so easy to use. I've got automatic rain sensing wipers that are very easy to switch on and off. And the iDrive system, right? I know I complain about screens in cars, but this was really well designed because the dial for the iDrive is exactly where your hand is when you're resting in the middle. Turn the wipers off a minute. It's in the perfect position, but on this car, on my iDrive, I've got communication, which is my phone, which I don't need because I haven't got my phone connected. I've got navigation, which is my sat nav, which is fine. And then in entertainment, that's basically all just the settings for the stereo. Then I've got climate, and the climate menu is so complicated. I am finding with this car, I'm spending more time messing with my climate than anything. So I see what they're trying to do with the iDrive, but this is the early days of putting everything on one screen. But why not just have your audio controls on an audio system? I don't want to have to go into a menu to change like the bass and the treble and where the sound is. There's no need for that. Just stick that on the actual sound system itself, on the radio. And then with the climate stuff, well, I've got all that in front of me anyway, on dials. So why do I need it on a screen as well? So if you knock out the climate and you knock out the entertainment section, because you've got those there as buttons, all that leaves you with on the screen is the car settings, communication and navigation. Well, most of my car settings are on the dial anyway. So all that leaves you with is navigation, which was optional, and communication, which you don't need. So yeah, I find it all a little bit pointless. But this, like I said, this is the early days of everything moving to one central screen. But it does make me think, it's so easy to mess with this big round dial here. That's a lot easier than trying to mess around on a touch screen. So, you know, there's some real benefits to the way this car is laid out. I am very, very fond of it. Don't like the way the window switches are on the door though. That doesn't seem to make any sense. With an automatic car, I do like to have my window switches in the middle by the gear stick. But beggars can't be choosers. And if you're shopping at this budget, you are essentially a beggar, which is kind of ironic because at less than 2,000 quid, this is all the car you could ever possibly need. What more could I possibly want? Heated seats. But then that would be ridiculous. If this car had heated seats, that is an insane spec for a £2,000 car, less than £2,000. So yeah, fuel economy is coming up to 43.4 and still climbing. Average speed is currently, let's have a look, 56 miles an hour. So there we go. For North Wales and Chester, use M56 at junction 20. Nope, we're powering on through, so I'll carry on. Cool, actually, I've just driven past a sign. We're only 15 minutes from Porsche Center, South Lakes. So, let's go look at some Porsches and we'll have a wee there. There you go, that'll break up the journey quite nicely. Cool, Porsche South Lakes is our next stop. So pretty noisy here because we are essentially on the motorway. I'm going to show you a little bit of the BMW and then we'll go inside and see if we can grab a coffee and have a wee. Right, look at this, floodwater brown. What colour would you call that? It's brand new on a 73 plate. It's not quite grey. It's like grey with a little bit of turd in it. It's really strange, but I tell you what, if someone presented that to me, I'd say take it back and paint it. I do like a red Porsche. So let's have a look at my BM. Everything is going well in the car. We're averaging about 44 miles to the gallon in this sub £2,000 mile muncher. The roof is now fully open, which is rather lovely. And in the back, I've got my jacket hung on the coat hook. I didn't get myself an Yves Saint Laurent hanger, and my windows are tinted anyway, so you wouldn't be able to judge me based on the brand of hanger that I'm using on my BMW. And if you don't get that reference, then you need to watch Tales of Modern Motoring. The headlights are still awful. They really need a good polish, but nice big fat tyres. And generally, I think it's ugly as hell. I really do. I don't think it's a good looking car, but I enjoy being in it. It's very, very nice to drive. So I guess you can't have it all. But I would never choose a black car on those fat wheels. The styling of this car does absolutely nothing for me. But I absolutely love the big panoramic roof and the comfortable seats. So yeah, you genuinely, you can't have it all when you're buying used cars. That interior, let's just look at the interior, because the interior is lovely and it's a great place to be. Even if, I don't know, I'm not sure what it looks like. It looks a bit like a killer whale or an elephant or something. Anyway, coffee time, let's go see what we can find. Oh yeah, it's dead posh in here. This is way better than stopping at Kiel service station, and my coffee's being made right now. Thankfully, my top hasn't stained from the tea that I spilt on it earlier on. Let's go and talk about Panamera diesels. But absolutely beautiful specifications, 6,000 miles, 260 grand, 550 horsepower with the heritage design, two-tone leather, which is just fantastic. I don't know if this car is going to be open. It is wonderful. Look at that interior. That is quite simply superb. What a very cool car with a manual gearbox. Lovely wood accents, heated seats. I am a huge fan of this 911, but at £260,000, I was going to say that's the price of a house, but in the UK it's getting quite difficult to find houses for that sort of money. But what a lovely car, and with a very similar interior. Over at the back here we have the Targa with the houndstooth interior, which is just lovely. So that is the new Panamera, and I do think that with the styling of the new Panamera, they finally managed to make the Panamera look good. Do you remember when the Porsche Panamera first came out and the styling of it just wasn't quite right? It didn't really have that Porsche, I don't know, there was something a bit wrong with it. I always said that the Taycan was the car that the Panamera should have been, and with this latest one, they've sorted out a silhouette. But let's go and take a look over here in the corner at this wonderful Targa. Isn't that just ace? With the retro sort of style fuchsia wheels. And then you've got this brilliant houndstooth interior. Automatic, but which would you go for? Would you take this? Mind you, the price on this is going to be a little bit different to the Sport Classic. Not quite sure on this one how much it actually is. Targa PDK, where's the price? It's only got the fuel cost and the running costs. It doesn't actually have the retail price on that, but that is a fantastic looking Porsche. Right, let's get back in the BMW. I've had 2 coffees, so let's head on to Brampton to deliver this car. Just take a quick look at this Cayenne here, because that colour is fantastic. Look at that. That is a superb colour. And it's got a roof tent on it as well. And you'll all know from watching the Adventures with Geoff channel, the roof tents are absolutely useless. But if you've got an extra £4,000 to throw at your car when you're ordering it at Porsche, you can, of course, get yourself a roof tent. Yeah, service guys have got a dartboard in the back with a picture of Lee's face on it. That's nice, black with red leather. Yeah, like that a lot. And then you've got this lovely, I love a red 911 because it's just cheeky. Like finishing a 911 in a Ferrari colour. I've got all the time in the world for that, but I just find that the new Porsches are just too big. I'd take a 996 or a 997, but I can't go any newer than that because I just feel like they just get so large. I'm not sure about flat purple. What's the name of that dinosaur? Barney. Is it Barney? The purple dinosaur. Yeah, red. Red is my colour, but absolutely not sewage runoff grey. Let's jump back in the Eastern European spec BMW 5 Series and go find Debbie. That was really interesting, actually. So I did spec up a Panamera and it's rather beautiful, but they no longer do the diesel one. They stopped doing that in 2017, so that shows how far behind the times I am. I'd probably go for a cheap eBay special Panamera. I would like to try a Panamera diesel for a big Geoff road trip. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? If we get Lee in his Taycan and I'll borrow a Panamera and see what kind of fuel economy we can get out of a Porsche. I reckon that'd be great fun. But it was interesting talking about if I had ordered that car today, you have to wait for an allocation. So it's not like I can drive away knowing that my car is going to get built. I drive away waiting for a phone call to tell me that at some point my car is going to get an allocation and then it's going to get built. So not quite the same thing. Actually turned into a rather beautiful day. So we've got 65 miles to go, fuel economy 44.8. All is well in the Beamer. I'm going to sit and get on with this journey, dreaming about my red with brown leather Porsche Panamera with brown. It's amazing the options that you can choose when you spec up a Porsche. So I can highly recommend go on the Porsche website, build your dream car and post up in the comments. Tell me how expensive you managed to get it when you added some options, because I think I added 50 grand's worth of options on my Panamera. I'm very excited to get my allocation. Can you imagine buying a £130,000 car? I can't. There's just too many good cars around for £2 grand. That's the thing, isn't it? Oh, the Map Master's just text me. Anyway, he's in New York. Right, on with the journey. So that's the thing, isn't it? Once you go past South Lakes Porsche, scenery just gets better. Road is open. There's no one up here. The sky is blue, and life is good. Life is good. Ah, oh, Strawberry Shark. Strawberry Shark is so good. That is good. Brilliant. Right, let's go find Deb and show her fantastic roof. I'm going to roll that all the way back so she doesn't see it. Well, I'm just going to repair that bit back there. Ladies and gentlemen, Deb. How's it going?
All right.
I've got a surprise for you. Right, yeah, I have. When I got this car, one of the problems was that the blind that covers the roof, it had all peeled off. Well, I've done you a new one.
Oh.
I did it last night, right? I haven't done the best job in the world, but you said you wanted a Geoff car.
Yeah.
I've done you a Geoff car.
Oh. No.
You ready for this? Hang on. We've got to close the roof first. See if we can get Deb's reaction. Hopefully, when it closes.
Oh, that is brilliant. Look at that is brilliant.
Oh, it's peeling off a little bit there.
Oh no. Oh, I like that.
You've got
I like that.
You've got a rainforest in your car.
That is lovely. All I want now is a little panda.
We'll get your panda on there.
That is brilliant.
My phone mount's just broken. But there you go.
That is brilliant.
That's your Geoff surprise.
Oh, that is brilliant.
I'm glad you like it.
I love that.
But the roof is ace.
That is lovely.
Yeah, it was a quick Geoff bodge last night.
No, that is brilliant.
But yeah, it's better than what it was. And you'll see all that on the video because these will be a little bit behind. But there you go. That is your 5 Series.
It's
cool.
Lovely.
All right.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have a cup of tea and then go for a run to the train station in your Land Rover.
We are.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. You'll need ear defenders.
Ear defenders.
No. You'll love him.
All right. Lovely. Let's do it.
Thank you.
So having dropped off the BMW, now we're going to run to the train station in a proper vehicle, in a Land Rover. I love it. It's already got Geoff stickers in it.
Oh yeah.
So you've been all over in this, haven't you?
Yeah.
How many miles do you think you've done since you had it?
Oh my god. I'll do it to think to you.
Thousands and thousands.
Well, I can't remember when we put this GPS speedo in, but there's 31,000 on that.
Oh wow. Cool, man. And you've been all over the Outer Hebrides and
Shetland.
Yeah. Was there a best place?
Outer Hebrides.
Outer Hebrides. Yeah.
We're going to
Isle of
Arran next year.
Yeah.
Because only the ferry's an hour sort of thing. But
Yeah.
no, we just don't.
Brilliant. I'd like to give that a go. Go all the way up there. Does it get cold on long runs or?
Oh no, the heater. You've got heater.
So you got a heater? Yeah.
Yeah, the heater's alright, it's just a draft.
Yeah. Didn't really voice it at the time, but while we were driving along I was thinking this is the most environmentally friendly car you can ever buy because every single thing on this car can be fixed. It is a car that you cannot kill. That's how you save the planet, by keeping things for longer. And there we go, off to the train. Right, Carlisle down to Holborn via somewhere. I'll have to have a look. Let's go. And back home. Well, not yet. Still got to get home. But 4 trains later, I'm back in Droitwich in Worcestershire. 4 trains. And none of them was really long enough to do any work. But on the last one, there's multiple people playing music. Like, put your headphones on. It wasn't even English music. It's possible to say that without sounding racist. But, yeah. I hate public transport. I like being on my own in a nice car, so... Oh, look, there's a Panamera. I need a Panamera. Right, thank you very much for watching whatever this video became. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Unless you didn't like it, in which case keep it to yourself.